My name is Leonid. Today I am the leader of a rehabilitation center in Jerusalem, but my past life was completely different. I lost my father when I was 5 years old. My older brother, a repeat offender and a criminal authority, raised me instead of our father, based on prison and criminal principles. As a result, I started stealing, got addicted to hard substances, and used them insatiably in large quantities. That's how I ended up on the street. For 7 years, I lived here in Tel Aviv, thrown to the margins of life. Once, while running down the street in search of another dose, a man met me at a traffic light and said, "Brother, God loves you, and He has a different life for you." I answered, "If that's true, give me his phone number. I'll give him a call." Unfazed, he replied, "Write it down." I was very surprised, so I wrote the number in my notebook. One day I was lying in an abandoned house, like the kind where addicts usually live, surrounded by trash, rags, used syringes. Suddenly I heard a voice in my head. "He has a different life for you." I looked at the filthy mattress under me and realized I shouldn't be living like this. To get money for drugs, we stole, and of course, we often got caught by the police and ended up in prison. One time, I miraculously escaped punishment after saying the Lord's Prayer, and when they handed me back my confiscated belongings, my notebook fell open, as if guided, to the page with God's phone number. I had nowhere else to go, so I dialed that number. It was the number of a Christian rehabilitation center. That's how my completely different life began. The miracles continued. Literally on the second day I was told, "You need to go to a church service." I was feeling very sick. I was deep in withdrawal. But the moment I entered the church and heard the singing of psalms, I felt perfectly well, completely healed. At that same service, I saw the very man who met me at the traffic light. His name was Nikolai. And suddenly I realized he was completely blind. This was a profound experience for me. That man had never seen light. He was blind from birth. Yet there, at the traffic light, he told me about the light of God. The Lord not only delivered me from addiction and healed me, He entrusted me with a ministry to others as broken as I once was. For the past 9 years, I have been serving in Aviv Center. My former street friends come in and literally don't recognize me. For them, it is the strongest testimony. We feed, pray, and tell them what Christ has done, how He can transform their lives too.
It's
impossible to tell the whole story of a big life in just 2 or 3 minutes. If you could hear Leonid's full testimony, you would be deeply amazed. His life is filled with miracles in the presence of God. We thank you for being part of the Aviv ministry. It is thanks to your support that we are able to continue this work. May the Lord bless you.
Благословит вас.